About done though.
We are about done. We've been out here for a few minutes. You look, you got sweat dripping off your nose.
Oh well.
I do too, though.
Drop of that'd kill a rattlesnake.
We got this 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. We did those up there. You did those up there this morning. And we did those out here a few minutes ago. But we're coming on up the road, aren't we?
We get done and we'll be finished.
I know. I've got to set this phone down before I can hold that tomato up for you. I'm helping. I picked it up while he set that cage over it. Isn't that what I do?
Yeah, I guess.
I've been working. Hi, Miss Cheryl. Hi, Donnie. Hi, Kim. Hi, Marla. Hi, Karen Evans. Okay, he's waiting on me. Some of those others were a lot bigger than this one, though, and I had to help. We are working hard. Oh. Yeah, I know. He drove all of them. Do you know how many there was in this road, Terry?
No.
No? I bet we've counted them half a dozen times and still don't remember.
Well, it was 17. And then count them cages while I tie this, and that'll tell you how many there was. That's
Well,
already caged.
yeah, but I'd have to walk up there.
I ain't gonna hurt you.
Well, then I'm going to leave you and you have to work by yourself.
Well, I can do that.
17. That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 tomatoes in this row. Our garden's pretty big, isn't it? He's down there. But I'll tell you what, the weeds have got ahead of us. Look at the weeds in that okra. Because that's the okra row and the weeds. There's the corn. The corn's starting to tassel a little bit, some of them. And then some of them have had so much water that they're kind of stunted in their growth. All right, I need to read what y'all are writing. X wouldn't hire a hired hand. You was the hired hand. It's hard to find anybody that'll work, too. You know that, Cheryl? Hey, Nancy. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Kathy Jackson. Whew. I'll go back down here. I'll go back down here and help him. Because there's only 3 more to go. So we won't be out here very long. Hey, Miss Paula. And the sun's shining right now, but it's supposed to storm before morning. And Jackie, do I see Jackie? Mary Webb said hi, Jackie. So hello, there's Jackie. Hey, Jackie. You want me to show you some little green tomatoes if I can find them? The bigger plants are down toward the end of the row. I'm going to leave you for just a minute. Do I have permission to go do something else a minute?
Bye.
Bye. I wanted to show them the little green tomatoes. There's some. Those are not very big. Can you see those little green tomatoes in there? There they are. They're not very big, but they're in there. All right, we'll stay here and talk to you now. I don't like fried green tomatoes. You want some fried green tomatoes?
Me?
You.
No.
Terry don't like them either, so I don't make fried green tomatoes.
Where'd all the cages go?
There's one, and here's one over here. I think you're short one. I thought you'd miscounted. Kim's fixing to go to her daughter's and stay with her grandkids while she has a new grandbaby. We're going to be doing that. We're not going to pack and leave, but we're going to be doing that pretty soon, aren't we?
That's what they said.
Babysitting while the new baby comes. But yeah, I'm excited for Kim, and I'll be excited for us when our new grandbaby comes. The 3 little boys left today for Boy Scout camp. They're going to be gone for a week, aren't they? I guess. Hello, Denise S. What's the temperature? I think it's close to 90 degrees still. I had to show y'all my face, but I've got sweat dripping. I really do. Because I have been working. I'm going to turn it around. Look at this. Look at the sweat dripping. It's hot out here. So I'm not going to make you look at me because it's warm. Oh, it's 54 in Alaska where Cindy's at, Terry.
Better than here. Wouldn't be bad here, humid.
And Denise said that's a lot of land for folks of a certain age to have to spend to. Well, you know what? If you sit down and stop, what happens if you sit down and stop?
The more you sit, the more you want to sit.
Look at the sweat on his back. Your back's wet with sweat.
I wouldn't have guessed it.
What it is, your shirt's just almost wet. But it's humid. Get to wipe the sweat out of my eyes. You get to where you can't do anything. Yeah, you can't just sit down and stop. Cindy says we're active, living the good life. What do you say to that?
Sometimes a little too good.
So, Cindy, he says sometimes it's a little too good. I repeat sometimes what he says just in case you don't hear him because he don't talk loud sometimes. Is there another cage over yonder? Is that the last one? I thought you were short one. No? That's the last one?
I learned to count a long time ago.
Well, I'll help you with the last one. I'll pick it up. There. That's the last one, so I'm going to help a little bit. Cheryl made my tropical breeze pie today. All right, I'll hold it.
Pull that vine.
Pull that vine up. All right. You get it? It's good, isn't it, Cheryl? No, we don't prune them. Don't stop, just reduce the amount of land you work.
Worked all my life to get it.
Tell them that again.
I worked all my life to get it. I don't want to reduce it.
We worked hard for this land we've got, so we don't want to get rid of it. Cindy wants to know what's for dinner. You know what's for dinner?
I have no clue.
What did we have for lunch?
Leftovers.
Will you eat some leftovers for supper?
Well, I was hoping for something else, but I guess that's what we got. That's what we eat.
Well, I'm not making anything else since you're making me stay out here and sweat and work.
We'll get in the house. We're done.
We are done. Do you feel like walking around the garden with us? You feel like walking?
I don't ever feel like walking, but you have to.
The signal kind of messes up if I get too close to the house, though. It interferes with the Wi-Fi in the house. It interferes with the Wi-Fi in the sky. Do you know that? Something like that. Don't it, guys? Cindy's making chili and cornbread because it's cold there. She's in Alaska.
Oh, that's, yeah.
You could sell everything. We could move to a cooler climate too.
Too bad you can't garden in the winter.
I can't garden in the winter. No. Things grow in the summer, don't they? The look on Terry's face. He can give us some funny looks sometimes. You getting the sweat out of your eyes too?
Yeah, they're getting on my glasses and can't see a thing.
I know. You have to pull my glasses off and wipe the sweat out of my eyes too. It is hot. Cindy said she'd trade places with us.
What would I do in Alaska?
Yeah, Cindy, what would you do in Alaska? Rita, you talking enough for you and Terry? Well, I take offense to that, Nancy. I have to talk because Terry won't. Let me hush and I'll let him talk. He's too quiet sometimes, so I have to keep on asking questions or it'd just be a quiet live stream and nobody would be saying anything, would they? That's funny, though. That made me laugh. Did that make you laugh?
Yeah.
Terry,
I hate to tell you this, but I thought the same thing.
he agrees with you, Nancy. Oh, she said in a good way. She said in a good way.
Oh. I still want to know what I'd do in Alaska.
I don't know. Cindy said she'd work the field for us. And hello, Michael. Say hello to Michael.
Hello, Michael.
And say hi to Nancy.
Hello, Nancy.
Say hi to Kathy Jackson.
Kathy Jackson.
And Nancy.
I done said
And
Nancy.
Kim.
You got more than one Nancy?
Well, I'm just reading off names here. I'm trying to get you to talk, okay? Hey, and I brought the camera out here. We did just a little video. And then it was enough video and we had to actually go to work, didn't we? And look at all the... I'm ashamed of your garden. Look at all those weeds.
Well, you didn't pull them.
Have you ever tried to grow cabbage?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have, but not this year. We didn't plant any this year.
Well, it's too late the time it got to where you could get in the garden.
Let's see if you got green beans here in these weeds. Come check your green beans. See the weeds? I'm not going out in them weeds.
Comes them fruit pintos.
Well, I see beans on them. Y'all see those beans down there? Right there?
Dwarf horticulture.
Dwarf horticulture. You've told us that before. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that's a garden or a weed patch.
Now that next bunch right there, I'm going to work it with the bush hog.
You're going to bush hog that down?
Yeah, it's
right
coming
there?
down.
He's going to bush hog that down. Let's see if there's green beans in here.
Green beans there.
There's some there. Too many weeds. I don't do weeds. Weeding the garden's too much work. What flavor is these?
Them big kahunas.
But there's, oh, they're closer to being ready though. See the beans on those?
That's something I ain't never planted before. Got some seed, decided to try it. They call them big kahunas, so we'll see what.
I believe that one's ready. Look at that
Why
one.
it ain't ready, they're supposed to get a foot long.
Are you serious?
That's why they call them big kahunas.
Ready. I think we could pick a mess of green beans. Don't y'all? I think we'd have a, and looky there.
Them taters are going to be dug probably the next week or two.
That's the tater patch, and they're about ready to be dug. But I don't think they're keeping. We took some in the house the other day, and one of them rotted just laying there in the bowl it was in. And Jennifer says they look good. Oh, the beans do. The rest of the garden, anyway, is what it is. And finally over here, there's squash. There's one little bitty baby squash down there. Whew. In the house and cool off. I just showed you guys what we were doing. Kim says new potatoes, fresh green beans, and ham and onions. Wouldn't that be good?
Yeah.
Here, catch. Is it stringless?
It appears to be right now. May not be when they're ready.
Huh. All right, tell them we're going to go in the house and cool off.
We're going to go in the house and cool off.
So this is the end of this live stream. Say it.
This is the end of the live stream.
Okay. Bye, y'all.